JICA provides technical cooperation with the aim of raising awareness among people to grow to sell. The Smallholder Horticultural Empowerment Promotion Project was implemented in Kenya. SHEP Approach was born through SHEP. Now the SHEP approach is spreading among many African countries that promote agriculture as a business and not only as a means of getting food.
They strongly believe that it's because of sex.
Until now, smallholder farmers in Africa were selling at asking prices given by middlemen who came to purchase their crops. However, with the SHEP approach, farmers themselves research their markets to find out when and which crops sell, get an understanding of production costs, decide which crops to cultivate, and make cultivation plans on their own. They shifted to agriculture that grow to sell with their markets in mind. As a result, their incomes from horticulture increased significantly.
Nowadays, they first go for market survey, they have to check for the market, then they produce, so they are making a lot of money. It means the income has increased from where they were getting some low income, but now they can get enough income.
There are 4 major steps in the SHEP approach. The first step is the orientation meetings that explain the project's concepts to farmers and all others that are involved. The second step is to have farmers visit the markets for market research to raise their awareness. The farmers gather information not only about prices, but demand and quality and amounts, price movements, or which products sell well.
Farmers have a direct link with the market because they are able to engage in conversations, to engage in discussions with the traders. So from this linkage, farmers have been able to produce for the non-market and even sell at a higher price, from which they have been able to make high incomes and make profits.
The farmer groups then use their findings from their market research for choosing which crops to grow, discussing when to deliver, and so on. This is the third step. The last step is to learn necessary skills for making crops that are in demand in the markets which the farmers select based on having gone through the previous 3 steps. As we have seen, how promotion of agriculture as a business and mechanisms that nurture and motivate people to take actions merge together is what is unique to the SHEP approach. This is a regional village in Malawi implementing the SHEP approach. By delivering crops, they have chosen to grow at the peak of demand using the information they have gathered from the markets. Some regions were able to sell at 3 times the regular price. This is Mr. Soko, who is in charge of agribusiness in Malawi.
So SHEP approach within the framework of motivation and farming as a business, we have built trust among extension makers and staff and farmers. As a result, they have benefited a lot from the approach by, among other things, benefiting through constructing new houses. Some of them have bought bicycles, some of them have bought motorcycles. But overall, most of the farmers are saying they are really very happy because they have improved livelihoods for their families.
This is a man who is a farmer in Zimbabwe and says he and his wife's motivation in living greatly changed by incorporating SHEP.
After SHEP, I think we improved a lot, mainly after the visit to Stark Isles. Yeah, that's where I got much, which I thought improved my my farming skills.
Yeah, we feel happy.
Now, farmers are motivated and enjoying farming based on their own plans, thanks to those who support them and information they have gathered together. These staff members have been involved with SHEP for a long time, and they talk about SHEP, which began in Kenya in 2006.
The SHEP approach has grown like a mustard seed, which is normally small but grows into a large tree. The SHEP approach has not only been upscaled in Kenya, but is now being practiced in 22 other African countries.
We have just started. There are a huge number of small-scale farmers in Africa. They are waiting for us. See you.
The SHEP approach began to spread in the whole of Africa. However, only a handful of farmers are implementing it as of now. The SHEP approach will keep on promoting to reach even more farmers in many countries.
For me, SHEP is the changing of the way of production.
SHEP is a program which is helping us.
SHEP Approach, c'est un lien entre la production et la commercialisation.
And the SHEP has proved to be a good approach to farmers.
SHEP approach to me, it means that the capacitating farmers.
SHEP approach يمثل منهج.
فكرة أفضل للمزارع.
For me, SHEP is farmers empowerment.